Welcome to Real Talk for Real Life. Realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. This is where we live out loud, on purpose and with purpose. I'm Coach C, your host, and this is your Winning Wednesday episode. Are you a thermostat or a thermometer? Everybody in the room can feel the temperature, but not everybody has the power to change it. Some people walk into chaos and become chaotic. Some people walk into pressure and become pressure. Some people walk into negativity and start speaking the same language as the environment around them. But then there are thermostat people, the people who don't just read the room, they reset it. So the question for this Winning Wednesday is simple. Are you a thermostat or a thermometer? A thermometer only reacts to what's around it. If the room gets hot, it rises. If the room gets cold, it drops. It has no authority, no influence, no say so. And truthfully, a lot of people live like that emotionally. Somebody changes their tone, now your peace is gone. A bad email hits your inbox, now your whole attitude shifts. One setback, now your confidence evaporates like steam off asphalt. But a thermostat sets the atmosphere. That's self control. That's emotional discipline. That's maturity. Because self control isn't pretending like life doesn't happen. It's refusing to let every situation hijack who you are. You don't have to surrender your peace every time pressure knocks on the door. Let's go deeper. Do you apply pressure or do you allow pressure to apply itself to you? Winners understand pressure differently. Pressure can either crush you or create diamonds. Some people fold every time life tightens up, others lock in. They become more focused, more intentional, more disciplined. Pressure revealed the version of them that comfort could never produce. See, a thermometer says, this environment changed me. But a thermostat says, watch me change this environment. That's the energy, not arrogance, authority. Now, let me be clear because somebody listening may say, Coach C, I'm still figuring life out. Good, we all are. Being a beginner isn't weakness. Staying mentally powerless is. A boss mindset isn't about titles, money, or being loud online. It's about ownership. Bosses take responsibility. Bosses adjust. Bosses pivot. Bosses learn. A beginner waits for permission. A boss decides. And sometimes you become the boss of your life the moment you stop handing everybody else the remote control to your emotions, your confidence, and your direction. Do you react or do you restore? Because this one right here, whoo, anybody can react. Reaction is easy. Reaction is emotional reflex. Reaction is impulse. Reaction is saying things you can't take back because your feelings grab the microphone first. But restoration takes strength. Restoration says, I need a moment. I'm not responding from anger. I'm not making permanent decisions from temporary emotions. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is regulate yourself before you respond. Because people who restore themselves don't just survive hard moments, they recover correctly. And recovery done right creates resilience. So, this Winning Wednesday, ask yourself honestly when pressure rises, when emotions spike, when life shifts unexpectedly, are you simply measuring the temperature or are you setting it? Because winners don't allow every room, every person, every circumstance, or every storm to determine who they become. They walk in grounded. They walk in disciplined. They walk in aware. And when necessary, they reset the entire atmosphere. Be the thermostat. Here's your fearless homework. This week, identify one environment where you've been reacting instead of leading. Maybe it's in your workplace, in your relationship, in your friend group, within your family, in your mindset, or in your habits. Now ask yourself, what would it look like for me to set the temperature instead of absorbing it? Then move accordingly. This is real talk, where we're realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. This is Coach C. I'll see you in the next one.